Okay. It's looking good. Let's get this public. Done. Save. Okay, we are live, and we got some things to cover. Hurricane Ian is going to go through Florida like an angle grinder. I'm not going to mince words and say any cute euphemisms about Hurricane Ian, because this guy doesn't deserve euphemisms. This is just gonna come into Florida like an angle grinder. It's just gonna... Oh, that was fine before. Yeah, you fucker. I didn't forget you. See, because I started privately, and then I went public. Somebody did that. So that definitely is a... Maybe I gotta watch out for my coffee cup, which is right by the cat's foot. So let's just see if I can get this thing working right. And we can talk about that too. Okay, there is definitely some attacking going on right now. DDoSs are not too far away. Where was I? Oh yeah. So today is definitely a DDoS. Because before I went live, I was green all the way across the board. And the minute I went live public is when we got this disco ball death over here. What the difference is with the T-Mobile, with the, yesterday was Frontier, it was solid red all day. This is definitely a DDoS attack, or DDoS, or whatever you want to call it. Just annoying, alright? How about that for the answer? How you doing, Skynet? Too bad. Can't help that. Tell a motherfucker that's doing the DDoS to fucking knock it off. Quality was fine before I went public. When I went public, nope, not anymore. Anyway, that's the reality, okay? Just absolutely. Oh, it just went green. Alright, so whoever's doing the DDoS, please be aware you are violating federal law. That's right. You are violating federal law, you mofo. You think I don't know? Okay, we got one more link out here. Actually, two more links. So, we got news to cover, and this mofo is doing this. So we're going to cover the news and do our best to educate the public what's going on. What's going on is that the Hurricane Ian is going to go through the state of Florida like an angle grinder. Angle grinder, for those of you who don't know what an angle grinder is a tool used in fabrication to grind metal down by using things like grinding off imperfections, rust, and things like that. Thus, the situation with this hurricane is going to angle grind. It's going to angle grind, literally, the entire state to Florida towards a nice colandered surface. That is going to destroy the state of Florida. It's going to destroy the West Coast particularly, but do not dismiss. Do not dismiss the possibility that it's going to devastate. Oh, you're using the camera for? Interesting. Okay. The it's going to basically no, the camera device is on. Oh wait, you know what it is? You know what it is? You know what it is? Yeah, it's generally somehow today internet is just fighting me. No, he's not. He's not even up, and he is not doing anything. It's the stupid mofos again with the internet. So now the first thing I gotta do is let me figure out what's going on with my webcam, which is not working. I got it. Okay. There we go. I still gotta shrink my camera a lot down to fit into the space allotted on the other monitor because the monitor is so small. Real estate. Okay. There we go. Okay, so anyway. Just to take it what it is, guys. This is a DDoS. For those of you who do not know, it is illegal under federal law, under the United States General Code, to do a distributed denial of service. Punishable up to 5 years plus prison time, plus a $50,000 fine per infraction. It was fine Skynet last time. Speaking of that, let me see. Let me send a message out to someone. Let me send a message out to somebody on Discord. Okay, I'm just sending a message out to somebody. Alright, so the point is, I am going to have to just bear with me. Okay, this is the reason why we may be just going to doing videos instead of live streams from now on, because of the damage that's being done by these people. Okay, so as long as you can hear it fine, that's all that matters. Oh yeah, reminds me. Let me fix another thing. As far as sound goes, let me fix one other thing too. Let's go to settings, filters. Let's set the sound back to normal. $30 dB. Hit OK. Close. Boom. Okay, so now let's talk about this. State of Florida Ian is now approaching the state of Florida as a Category 5. Storm surges. I'm not on a Wi-Fi. I'm not on my hotspot right now. I'm using a hardwired connection to the internet. Alright, so on this computer anyway. So let's get back to the news. Okay, so we know that what's going to happen here for the state of Florida is they're going to be going through the state. The storm is going to destroy the state of Florida. Like an angle grinder. It's just going to totally scour the entire landmass. Before I went live, I tested it, and the internet was fine. In fact, I can prove it to you. If I go back to the show right now, and I change this stream, this might knock you guys offline. Maybe not. What are you going to do? I'm going to do is I'm going to switch this thing back to unlisted. I don't think that's going to help much, but okay. So let's go back to unlisted. Now, when I just by doing that, and I didn't really change anything. Now, I can do even better because we can find out who's doing this. Okay? So let's go back and see. Now, I just start going green here. I have my feelings on who's doing this. In case you don't know, shall I explain it to you? Alright. I have my feelings, I know who's doing this. Let's go back to public again. Okay. We're back to public again, okay? Now, first of all, Krista, you're not on YouTube presenting content and somebody else has found out your private IP address from your ISP and now it does DDoS on it. Okay? You are not in the same league as me. Now, because they're attacking the actual number associated by IANA or ICANN instead of a name, I can't set up Cloudflare because Cloudflare won't work with the numbers. I don't think it's the equipment in this case because I tested it fine. I wonder what would happen if you stream on one of the other networks. Interesting idea. Alright. Regardless, let's get people on here. There you go. I'm not used to dealing with mousing in between two monitors. Where is my cursor? Oh, there it is. It's on the other one now. Alright. Yeah, well, welcome to the sticks, honey. Ooh. Welcome to the sticks. So Florida is going to have a chance to totally rebuild itself. Because I didn't buy enough data plan to stream every month on my hotspot. My entire studio setup is no, Stan, that is not necessarily true. As far as the old equipment goes, yes, this is a second-hand monitor. The one that you see on the screen here. But, it works, so you have to make do with what you have, you know. Shakita K9. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not exactly going to go to my bank and go and ask him, excuse me, can I have a loan? For what? I need new gear. I need fiber optic cable. Fiber optic to the premises. FTTP, please. Which that's not even available yet for residential customers yet in Winston. I bet, seriously, if you actually saw the status light when I did before it went public, it was solid green. It was still sending out all the packets, a 640 by 360, and it was going fine. The minute I went live is when it started the disco ball of death here. Okay? I can stream on 3 TVs at the same time. It's not the downloading that's the problem. Actually, McDonald's is using the same internet I am, believe it or not. The Winston McDonald's is using exactly the same internet. Alright, let's get back. Speaking of, whoa, what about the 15-foot storm surge that's coming in from Hurricane Ian that is going to totally clobber western Florida, except the panhandle. Okay? This thing is going to totally clean it off. Some are saying the eastern Florida will be spared from the damage. Yeah, I don't know when it's gonna come to Winston. I already talked to the guy. He doesn't know when they're gonna get deployed at Winston yet. They don't know when they're gonna get deployed to Winston. They told me it would be an all or nothing proposition. In other words, you want to have hardwired phone lines, then you can't have fiber optics. If you want fiber optics, you can't have regular good old analog phone lines. How you doing, Gianni? Right now, I'm getting a little bit miffed about what's going on with the internet. This is a DDoS today. Yesterday was something completely different. Krista, I can't afford to do anything until one, the electric bill comes down a lot. Alright? Number two, we got a potential where we may be seeing tactical nukes being used in Ukraine. Which I think that's a serious concern right there, is tactical nukes being used in Ukraine. Okay? And number three, you got a situation where you got an entire state of Florida is going to be destroyed. Completely wiped clean. All those mobile homes are going to end up being trashed. The whole situation with the Florida, because of this natural storm, could basically bankrupt the entire FEMA. Yes, it could totally bankrupt FEMA. Guaranteed. Okay? Because you're talking about a state that basically does not have enough high level ground for people to be safe in. Okay? That is going to be totally destroying everything. How you doing, Amy? Never mind the bitching in the background about the internet being bad because somebody's doing a DDoS on my system. It's true that if I did have a little extra bandwidth to spare, maybe the DDoSers wouldn't be able to do as much damage, but they have a botnet, and that's what they're using to attack the channel. My channel must be doing something right, because guess what? You don't want to attack a channel that's basically nothing. Right? Right? Yes, correct. Forget the stimulus checks. This president doesn't care about you. This president of this country does not care about you at all. He doesn't know you. He doesn't love you. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't care how many plops you take in the morning. He don't care about you. He don't care about me. He don't care about anybody but Hunter Biden, his son, which he is basically whole Ukraine BS started in large part because of Hunter Biden. Affordability connectivity program. Yes, I do have that. That's the one I'm signed up for this home phone line. Because my cell phone wasn't eligible for some reason. Yes, the Internet Affordability Connectability Fund is what I'm connected to for the home internet. But we don't. Yes, they do to a point. What? That's not the point. I don't want to get to that. Let's get to the reality. You got a situation with a world that is just totally realizes that the state of Florida is about to become lunch meat. lunch meat. It is going to be ground down like hamburger, like sausage. The whole state of Florida is going to look like a penis put through a meat grinder. When they're done with this, Hurricane Ian is coming in now as a Category 5. Category 5. It's getting annoying to watch the show. Then stop looking at the goddamn picture. As long as you can hear me clearly. That's the part that matters more than anything. Yes, Skunk Ape, they usually do. But this one is a bit different for some reason. I'm not sure exactly why, but it doesn't feel like a normal hurricane. I don't know if it's going to make much of a difference if I turn it off. You're going to still see a disco ball pit of death no matter what I do. There you go. Is that better? Okay, good question. What does a hurricane in Florida have to do with the state of Connecticut? Well, the storm track shows that it's going to go across land and it's going to come up to New York, New Jersey, up by Pennsylvania. The result's going to be is that Connecticut is going to suffer some of the remnants of the thing as a tropical storm. That's how it has to do with Connecticut. Well, I think we're going to be moving the streams to Twitch. Because I think, and then put the replays on YouTube. Because I think that what's going on is YouTube specific. I think we're going to be moving the streams to Twitch. Because it's, actually, Tunnel Bear is running, but it's not the problem there. Let's see, I got messages with me here. Let's see. Okay. Sync classes in a phone and TV and Spectrum. No, I get views on Twitch. You're right, I don't bring money in. But if I can get 3 views consecutive for 30 days, I can become an affiliate. Don't forget, people watch the reruns too. So they do come back and they watch the reruns as well. Okay? People watch the reruns. And the reason they come watch the reruns is a lot of people are working in the morning. Okay? We already know that. Yesterday's video, despite the BS, had 144 views. Despite the BS. I think that says something. It says maybe I am Gianni, but as long as people are doing this DDoS on me, I may not have a choice. I know, Cat. I know. Get up here. Come on. Nah, I don't want to go up there. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, I was just talking to Patty this morning, and we were discussing what's going on with the situation with the world right now. Just remember, okay, I don't think you should move your YouTube. Yeah, Gianni, I know, that's why they're trying to knock me offline so damn hard. And at the same time, I'm listening to Skynet bitch about my internet. Let me make it clear to all of you. If you think I'm gonna knuckle under because some mofo decides that he doesn't want me on the air, or she don't want me on the air, I'm gonna tell you something. I have been around on YouTube for 11 years. And if I have to go back to doing vlogs only, so be it. Don't blame the internet when I told you what I did, that before I switched to stream to public, it was totally green and normal. But the minute I went to green, once I went public, this thing started giving me the disco ball. Okay? Don't tell me that it's my equipment. Considering the same feed is going, because it's the same stream, one must have been listed as unlisted, and it was totally green. Then the minute I went public, it turned to a disco ball of death. Don't tell me it's my computer. I know it's old. Don't tell me that crap. I'm not going to fall for it. Okay? I'm not going to fall for it. Now I can think of one person that would do this. His name is Minnie Manson. Why? Because I basically showed Minnie Manson the back of the woodshed. How you doing, Scottish Dave? Let's get you on panel. Let's get people on panel here. Let's do something. God damn it. You know, you think I don't get pissed? Do you think I'm happy with some mofo doing this on my network? No. I don't think Angie's gonna be here today. Maybe Johnny will join us. Now, here's something that's interesting. How come Google Meets works fine? Figure that out. Google Meets works 100% fine. I didn't say noodles. I said Minnie Manson. Minnie Manson was mad. This started happening after Kermit and Friends when I sang, Rainbow Connection better than she did. Okay, let's get him on here. How you doing today?
Hello, Michelle.
Hi. Minnie Manson. Minnie Manson. Look it up.
Michelle.
Actually, it's Mimi Manson. Is it Mimi or Minnie? I think it's Minnie, but you're right. Maybe it's Minnie Manson.
Michelle.
Well,
Michelle, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you fine. Can you hear me?
Well, yeah, but you're not speaking to me. You just keep saying Minnie Manson, Minnie Manson. Just let it go. What the fuck's happening, Michelle? What's happening?
Well, it's just that the situation with this internet streaming because of the DDoSers is getting on my nerves.
What's a DDoSer? What the hell is that?
It's somebody who does a distributed denial of a service attack.
Well, contact your ISP, your internet service provider, and ask them to give you better security, Michelle.
They don't have any security because they got my personal IP address. That's what they're attacking.
Well, how did they get that?
And they won't give me a new IP address for some reason.
But how did these people get your ISP address?
Probably because maybe Ed clicked on some spam mail that actually harvested my IP address.
Well, you have to phone them up and say that that's not your fault. It's out with your control, and say that you need a new email internet address.
It only happens when I go on YouTube. It does not happen when I'm on other networks.
Well, I don't know about that, Michelle, but you keep going on about Ed. We people are starting to say, people have been saying to you for a long time, you need to get it sorted. There's no point going on and on and on about it. We can't help you. Only you can help yourself.
Right, and I wanted to cover something a little more important, which is I wanted to explain the situation with what's going on. And the situation is that Florida is about to become no more.
What do you mean?
Florida is basically going to be ground into a pile of goo. That's what
it's only a hurricane, Michelle. It's only a hurricane. It's not a meteorite.
Yeah. I mean, because what it is a hurricane is totally devastating the state of Florida right now.
Michelle, there's been hurricanes hitting Florida for about the last 300 years. I don't really think I think they'll always survive. They get 2 or 3 a year. They're pretty used to it by now.
I don't know about prayer, but the thing is that I know that in the case of the state of Florida right now, it's pretty scary for the residents of Florida. Why does this keep switching back to Cam Twist?
Michelle, it might be your computer. It might not be a hack. It might just be your computer, Michelle.
Okay, hold on a minute. What's that now? Something may just be your computer. I don't think so. No, I didn't, Krista. I didn't get much sleep. I'm freaking pissed. I'm upset because of the storm. Because like it's one of its friends, a type 2 diabetic, is in Tampa, Florida, and is going to be stranded because the moron didn't even try to get out of the city. And now the city is basically going to be inundated, and he's in a low-lying area. And despite the fact that everybody told him that he should get out, he hasn't done anything. No, it's the same applications they always have open. It's the same applications Michelle always has open, guys. It's just spread between two screens now instead of one. Yeah.
Michelle, get yourself a laptop that has Wi-Fi. Contact your internet service provider and say that you want a router. And you plug the router into your phone socket, and then just get Wi-Fi on the laptop.
Ed didn't
and it's unbreakable.
No, Ed didn't keep me up all night. That was not Ed keeping me up all night. It was just thinking about how in the heck the state of Florida could basically not really have enough places to get people to safely when the state of Florida is already overpopulated as it is. They couldn't even get everybody out of the state, despite all the roadways being set to outgoing only. They actually,
that's true.
They didn't even
You
have.
could ask Michelle.
What?
It's not the government. It's not the government's responsibility to get people out.
Right, I understand that.
It's not the government's responsibility to look after people, Michelle.
But what about those that are disabled, such as the handicapped that cannot walk?
Michelle, I'm not having a go at people that are disabled. I'm just saying that, the government can't just put people up in houses because they've been homeless.
Right, I understand
It's not the government's fault. I mean, you have to draw the line. The government can't afford that, Michelle. Come on.
It's just that the situation, it just bothers me. Okay.
I know what you're saying, but I'm not having a go at people with disabilities. Do you know what I'm saying? I've nothing against people with disabilities, because people with disabilities are in a serious minority. So it doesn't bother me that I'm paying money for people that are disabled. That doesn't bother me at all. It's just when you're saying that the government, and it's not really the government's fault. I mean, you have to have insurance. Make sure the insurance pays out, and if you live in Florida, you have to expect that there is going to be hurricanes, Michelle. That's a hurricane state.
See, now we're agreed. See, I was just explaining this. Okay. Yam Ranch wants to come on again. Oh, God. Let him on. Go ahead. We were just green, guys. There, I just proved it. I hope Ed didn't want his friends moving on with me. No, but he told his friend that there was a motel in Winston that he could go to, or for a very short time he could stay on my floor. And I said, he can't stay on my floor. I told him, are you fucking crazy? You got enough crap in here. I can't take in another person. He shouldn't have friends in Florida if he's gonna freak out. Yes! They're all black. They're all black. They're all black. All those people that moved in from California, a lot of them moved in from California because they thought it was a better environment.
DDoS.
The state of Florida is packed.
DDoS.
You don't you get the fuck out of my ears, you little bastard.
DDoS.
Yeah, I don't like you, Yam Ranch. Alright. We buy groceries. Alright, let's get something but our weather. Let's do something useful today. Okay? Let's start with today's weather forecast. Today is expected high 18 degrees and mostly cloudy. Thursday will be sunny with a high of 18 degrees. Friday will be mostly cloudy with a high of 17. Saturday, cloudy with a chance of rain, probably some of the remnants of tropical storm. 16 degrees Celsius is high. Wednesday, mostly cloudy with a high of 18. And the same thing for Thursday and the same thing for Friday. Okay? And as we go through looking at the news, here what's going on. Okay, it says here Florida Sheriff warns Ian's devastating impact as officials say storm could reach 18 feet storm surge. 18 feet storm surge. U.S. Embassy urges Americans to flee Russia immediately. Democrats charged to change the tunes and provisions they once championed. Parents in the picture. Republican governor defends transgender policies after student protests. Deeply saddened, Heartland and America God's actor dead at 33 after a tragic fall. Unfired round found near scene of Debbie Collier's unsolved slaying. Royal demotion Prince Harry, Meghan Markle's knocked to bottom of totem pole on official family website. Hurricane Ian's impact on vital industry may send shockwaves beyond Florida. Yes, the citrus crops particularly will be devastated. Okay. So the citrus crops are going to be devastated. Gotta love this, right? Not going to be able to get oranges, lemons, limes because of the situation with that. Are you using a mobile phone? Tiger, are you using a mobile phone? Nice stand hot. Chili mamas. Plenty of Latina MLF, mile LFs on the this one I visited about a month ago. Was the movie Pretty Woman about you? Says Gothic Drink Combos. Scottish tape, you can always tell people you're on their phone because of automatic uppercase letters. Maybe. 11 people on it right now. Not bad. Despite the fact that someone's trying to sabotage the show, we still have 11 viewers right now. So what's going to happen in Florida is very simple. They don't have enough evacuation procedures to get people out of harm's way. Okay? She's using a laptop. Some reason. So I don't get this. Personally, I don't like this layout very much. I do and I don't. I don't know. It's better this, better than that. I don't like the. I mean, the layout has its plus things, and it also has its curses. I don't know. Where is she? Asshole Chief's back again.
Michelle likes big dick up her ass.
How would you like to see the other side of a door, you asshole? Seriously. I miss my Andrew. I really want Andrew here. I miss talking to Andrew on the show. Don't know where he is. Oh, he said he was working today, so he's not available right now. So that's better. Just oh, hold on a minute. All right, wait. Let's just get away to see the camera off Michelle. Go there! I got it. Okay. Hello, how you doing?
Hello there,
I
Michelle.
wasn't trying to ignore you
How you
earlier.
doing?
I was just trying to figure out what the
No, I know.
fuck is going on over
Yeah,
here.
what I was going to ask, Michelle, you keep interrupting, I know, but so do I. How does it work with? Give a minute. How does it work with moderators? I mean, do you need to tell them when you're coming on so that they can come on and be a mod, or what? How does that work?
Okay, come on and be a what are you talking about? Model of what?
Moderators, the people who moderate your channel, your side chat. Do you need to tell them when you're going to be on so that they can come on at the same time? Can a mod come on anytime they want when you're on? That kind of thing?
It's not. I don't know. It's just like I said. Well, right now, as I said, Paul's not here right now, and Andrew's not here right now because Andrew said he had a meeting at 3:00 his time. So he said he'll probably be here Thursday morning.
Well, I have an appointment with somebody on Thursday, and I have Friday. I'm going to be busy. I won't be on Friday or Thursday, I don't think.
Okay.
So what are you doing? So what are you doing today, Michelle? I mean,
Well,
what have you done?
I'm not going to be on Friday either in the morning. I will be on Friday in the afternoon, but I won't be on in the morning.
No, but I'm saying, what did you do? What time did you get up at?
What time did you go up? You mean like go up for my appointment?
No, what time did you get out of bed at? What time did you wake up at?
I woke up at 8:00 in the morning like I usually do.
Alright. So you just sit and so what did you get up and just go for a walk?
What's that?
Did you just get up and go for a walk?
No. I just got up, turned off the internet for about 30 minutes. Then I fed the cat, and I ate breakfast, and got cleaned up for today, put on a little bit of foundation, And then that's where I am right now. This is where I am right now. It's just
It took you 7 hours to do all that. What did you have for breakfast though? Cornflakes.
I had life cereal for breakfast.
All right. So you're not a vegan. You do drink milk and eat eggs and
No,
stuff.
Gossip, this is not Andrew right now. Why do some of you people think that this Andrew? Andrew is not even here. Scottish Dave is not Andrew.
Sorry, I'm
Jesus
not reading
Christ!
I know. I'm not reading side chat. I know. Everybody that hears the Scottish accent.
I've actually had Andrew and Scottish Dave in the same chat talking to each other. They don't even sound the same.
So you spent 7 hours feeding the cat, having breakfast, and putting on foundation.
No. I slept, or at least fitfully anyway, for about from 2 to 8 in the morning.
No,
I woke up at 8 in the morning.
That's what I'm saying. But
to get ready for my show that was in 2 hours, which is the 10 a.m. show, which you're on right now.
All right. So what is the time right now in America?
What's that?
Sorry, I thought it was 3 o'clock. I got the time wrong. Sorry. So your show is at 10 in the morning.
Yeah, we're 5 hours behind you.
Oh yeah, sorry. I thought it was 3 o'clock like your time because you always say
Right.
it's all 3 o'clock. No, it's 3 o'clock British time, 10 o'clock your time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
'cause
3
you're
o'clock
quiet,
UK
sorry.
time is 10 a.m.
you
us
got up-
time.
Right, so you got up at 8 and you had your breakfast, fed the cat, put the foundation in, and then you just put your show on. So what are you going to do for the rest of the day, Michelle? Are you going to go to McDonald's?
Well, tomorrow, I mean not tomorrow, but Friday, I got an appointment with my doctor, and then after that, me and Chris are gonna probably go to Wendy's for lunch.
Is it a Wendy's in Winstead?
I'm not gonna go to McDonald's for the rest of the day. No, I just said like tomorrow morning is Thursday. I don't have anything planned for tomorrow, but Friday I have my doctor's appointment at 10 a.m. Chris just picked me up at 9.
What I'm saying is
maybe
like
we'll get some cheap coffees. Okay.
No, do you, is there a
Rance,
Wendy's?
get out of here, you fuck! I don't want you on here right now.
Is there a Wendy's in Winstead though?
There is Wednesday. There is a Wendy's. It's in Torrington. Since my doctor's appointment is going to be in Torrington, I'm going to go to Wendy's in Torrington with Krista for lunch on Friday. So she's bringing me down to my ride.
Hey, you should get Krista to take you out today, later on.
Scott Stacy is not even here.
All right.
Yes, Frosty's.
Frosties, did you say?
Yeah, Frosty's at Wendy's.
Sorry, I'm not reading the side chat. I'm lying on my side. I'm in my bed. Sorry, I'm just sitting on my side with my phone at my arm.
Right.
So I'm not reading the side chat. I would need to get up and move my head, and I'm not doing that. I can't be bothered. Sorry.
I don't know. Some of these people are just weird. All right. Anyway,
I've never tried that though. I've never tried Wendy's. I love food is my number one subject. Talking. I love talking about food.
Well, the most famous thing with Wendy's is the square hamburgers, but oh yeah, the chili. The chili's not bad either.
Have you ever been to? We only have McDonald's, KFC, Domino's, Pizza Hut, and we do have a Taco Bell. But I went there once. I don't know. It was nice, but the portions I just thought this wasn't worth the money, in my opinion.
Well, like I said, okay, so you got a Pizza Hut. It's pretty interesting. Have you ever had American Pizza Hut? I don't know what British Pizza Hut tastes like.
Well, I know that the McDonald's, and I know this for a fact because I used to think that McDonald's all tasted the same. They don't, and the reason why that is because wherever the McDonald's is, they use the local meat. Like in Holland, I went to Holland, and the McDonald's over there they use Dutch beef, and it does taste different. I don't know. I've never had a McDonald's pizza for Pizza Hut in America.
What is that? I'm sorry, I was reading the side chat real quick. And I want to try to apply for UK citizenship originally. So, but according to the rules, you have to be there for like 4 years. However, the problem now in the UK is it's already overrun with so many migrants. I don't know if there's any openings for me to apply for a visa.
Well, yeah, well, there is a Burger King in Scotland. One of the side chat guys said that, oh, there's not a Burger King in Scotland. There is Burger King. There's quite a few, actually. Not as many as McDonald's, but there are Burger Kings in Scotland.
Yeah. Yeah, well, as many as McDonald's, but there are public things in Scotland. That's what the closed captions came up with. It kind of turned you into hamburger meat for some reason.
Well, we don't have Wendy's. We don't have In-N-Out Burger. We don't. There's lots of places we just don't have over here.
Do you have a lot of migrants coming in from Calais over there in Scotland?
Well, they come in and most of them get put up in hotels here.
Yeah.
Most of them get thrown out of the country eventually. Thankfully.
Yeah. Why would they get thrown? I mean, why would... Okay, sounds like you got the same problem America's having.
Yeah.
Why are you putting them up? Why are you putting them up in hotels?
Well, it's the government that does that. It's because they come here and they automatically apply for asylum. And they just say, we've been persecuted in another country, wherever they're from or whatever. And the government has to at least give them certain amounts of money. They have to be housed.
What claim of citizenship do you have to UK citizenship? Like, why would you try to migrate there? Do you want to move broke than you are now? Why would your country want an immigrant who collects disability benefits? Why are they taking a bunch of people that are also from foreign countries that basically don't even have that much? Couldn't you too? I don't
even understand.
At least I get my Social Security income coming in because I would have dual citizenship. If I can get UK citizenship, I'll have dual citizenship. That also means you're going to be paying double the taxes.
Well, I think Queen of YouTube was actually asking you what claim do you have to. That question was to you, Michelle. It's like, what claim do you have to UK citizenship?
I know. Technically, I would be just coming in as a whole new person. But if I wanted to really make it easy to go for dual citizenship, I can go to Norway because my mom's pure Norwegian.
Your mum's what?
My mom is Norwegian, so I could actually go to Norway and apply for dual citizenship over there. But then I have to take the Norwegian as a second language.
Right, but the thing is, was your mother born in Norway?
My mom was born in Kristiansand in Norway, yes.
Right, so your mother was born there. Does she still have Norwegian citizenship?
No, she gave it up for her American citizenship when she finally took the test.
No, you don't have a legal right then. You have no legal right to Norwegian citizenship.
Why did he not do anything? So let me read some inside chat here. Amy says, isn't the cost of living very high there? Yes, it is. In fact, a pound just dropped to its lowest level, which is almost equal to that of $1 US.
Well, not anymore. But no, what she's talking about is the standard of living, not what the pound's worth. But it's pretty much the same thing in a lot of ways. It's like our food is pretty much just as expensive as yours right now.
Just as expensive as yours right now, yes, the food is. But
I
your gas is even more expensive than our gas.
yeah, that's true, but that's probably because, well, we have utility companies that are extremely greedy.
And you guys, yeah, they're extremely greedy. That's absolutely true. But then again, their wholesale supplies is also gotten so extremely expensive when they buy it from the wholesale market. So I mean,
Yeah,
how can you say that it's not a valid issue? You know,
I never said it wasn't a valid issue at all. I've never said that. It is a valid issue. Of course it is.
maybe Dave will marry it. No, I think it'll probably be more like Andrew. Although Patty wants to work with me on a local level to get a house in Torrington. That's another issue altogether with Patty. We all know. But I don't know. I mean, Dave will. So I don't know. Michelle and his friend should have left. It's not nobody's else's problem. Yes, you're right. Ed told his friend, get out of Tampa. But his friend didn't. He acted like it was no big deal. Finally, he agreed that he was going to call the local police and ask them what the evacuation procedure would be since he has type 2 diabetes. That bothers me. That makes me worry. Sword Yielder Cobes. Good thing you gave up on the dream of moving to England. It's better to focus on making Connecticut work for you. I'm going to be honest when I say this. I don't know if it's going to be any better with Patty either, because maybe. I don't know. I got to talk to Patty about that in private. Stan CT says the Gilbert School is having a public COVID vax clinic on Friday. Don't talk to me about the vaccines. I'm not dealing with those. Sorry. I'm not normally an anti-vaxxer, but jeez. Just something really weird about this vaccine thing. Just currently we are at 9. At least it looks like that. We actually, according to latest spike in the data, indicate we were at 12. Put a like in the like chart, even if you don't like the quality. It's not Michelle's fault. Just focus on the content, Michelle. That's all. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, so let's get back to the hurricane. Okay, because it is a big one. It's the first major storm to affect United States on the East Coast. Fiona did nail Caicos and Turks and Caicos. And then it went over to Nova Scotia, Newfoundland. And Fiona cleaned that up. Okay. Ian is the first named storm of significance on the East Coast in Florida. Okay. It is becoming a Category 5 storm with storm surge potential up to 15 feet. Which means But since everything in Florida is so close to sea level, it's going to basically flood the entire peninsula. It's not going to just flood the little bits of it. Well, 2.5 hours from Boston, Dave. Yeah, that's about that. If I knocked on your door, would you answer and invite me in for coffee? Yes. I forgot you don't do vaccines. It'd be interesting to see if you and Ed will die this winter from the flu's come back. I've had the flu. I've overcome the flu. I've had the flu. Never had a problem with it. Just get sick for a few days and I'm back to normal. Okay. So we're 2 or 3 hours away from Boston. Yeah, that's all right. You could come to Michelle's too. Yeah, we usually meet up on Fridays. Not every Friday, but most Fridays. It's usually a Friday unless it's something that has to happen on another day of the week. Like next week, we gotta put the plastic film on the windows. So yeah, we'd have to deal. No, we wouldn't have to deal with that. Yeah, we could all go to McDonald's. Yes. Dave, are you coming to Boston for work or vacation or what? That's a great question. I don't know. Okay, nice. Okay. It says I wish I could buy you a Big Mac. I don't like mayonnaise, mustard, pickles, or anything like that. I eat very, very plain food. I am thinking about going for a holiday, he says. Yeah, Boston's okay. It's, kind of expensive, but, Stan says Gilbert School girls volleyball game tomorrow at 5:15 p.m. around. So the chance for you to get to see the school, but you go ahead and make. Stan, could you verify something I sent you a message about, please, about the Renaissance Fair in Lebanon, Connecticut? I might be able to do it Saturday, because according to what Ed found, he said that Lebanon, Connecticut, Saturday is the last day for the fair. Saturday and Sunday for the year in Lebanon, Connecticut. There will be the Harwinton Renaissance Fair next year during the summer. And I wanted to ask you, since Ed wants to go to the Harwinton Fair, I'm not interested in the Harwinton regular agricultural fair. If you want to take Ed to the agricultural fair in Harwinton, because I'm not interested in going, so if I have to, we'll go to the Robin Hood Renaissance Fair next year. No, no. You can, but no. I hate ketchup and I hate mustard. So I don't. No, I have to be very careful what I eat. I have to be very careful. Plain double cheeseburgers. There's basically meat, cheese, and bun. Yep. It's kind of like a Big Mac with all the extra bun, lettuce, tomatoes, and all the other stuff. Okay, well, some people do like pickles. Just So yeah, this is good because you can see me on the screen. But I mean, I think is this layout has its problems. But I don't think it's you know a bad setup. Um, other than poor Rusty can't come up here and lay with me on the. Oh, he can to a point. If he lays where the keyboard is, he can do that. Do I like fries? Yes. I like them plain. Yep. Sure like some plain. Yep. Although I'll put a little bit of white vinegar in my chips when I'm eating fish. When I meant fish, I actually put the vinegar in my fish. That's what's on my chips. I would think with the acidic briny juice, I think it would actually cause more damage to us. If you want to know about. But I mean, so you know, I don't know. This year's just been weird. This has just been one hell of a weird year. I am a big eater. I could easily dig out at McDonald's. Well, at the equivalent to 18 pounds for a lunch. You might want to reconsider that. Because our lunch at our McDonald's is 18 pounds. For 2 plain double cheeseburgers, 1 large french fry, 1 large vanilla shake, and then a medium Diet Coke. It's about 18 pounds. I can't afford to go there anymore. I really can't. It's gotten to be too expensive for me to go and eat there. So sometimes I'll buy a soda instead, and that's about it. I can't post a link because you took my wrench. Stan, you haven't had a wrench in a while. You got emails you can send me. Yeah. Everything got up expensive to 18 pounds. Given the current exchange rate between dollars. It's $20. I just rounded up. $20. Just to get what I just told you. It's ridiculous. I can't even afford to go in there anymore. I don't even know how in the hell. How did things get so expensive? I spend $20 when you go to McDonald's. No, I don't. 2 plain double cheeseburgers, 1 large French fry, one medium Diet Coke, and a large vanilla shake. That's it. That's it. And the basic expense is actually 2 things. 1, the double cheeseburgers. Because we're not talking about the value meal here. Okay? And number 2 is the shake. Those are the 2 big ones that kill my budget. The fries don't even do as much damage. He might be thinking oh, yeah, right. Basically, cucumbers plain. Yeah, because I don't think you want to get the brine juice in your eyes. I usually eat 2. And we're not even talking about a quarter pounder with cheese. Is really the equivalent of one of the 2 double cheeseburgers. Everything's got so expensive in the United States because what's going on with agriculture, because of the heat wave that affected the West and Midwest has totally decimated agricultural industry. The shortage of fertilizer from overseas has not helped any. A lot of the farmers have basically sold off their stuff and said, screw it. Like $1.50. No, they're not anymore. Maybe on the value meal, you can get 2 skinny pieces of meat slab and 1 piece of cheese for about $1.50, $2. Hey, Amy, did you ever manage to get your Google Meets working so you can actually join us in panel today? Yeah, I'd say it's closer to about. It's actually closer to about $7-8 actually. Find a way to get your microphone working on your computer. Just curious. Just curious if you managed to get your Oh, I can't do that. How tall are you anyway? I'm only 5'8". 5'8". I'm still losing weight. I'm still working on that. My stomach shrunk. Usually 2 bowls of cereal in the morning and I'm done for the day. Well, sometimes I won't even eat dinner. I'll just eat 2 bowls of cereal and then go to bed at night. I attempted to install a new old stock cheap camera, not sure if it's working. Okay. Do you want to try coming on a panel and see if it works? You can even set it up ahead of time. Just click on the go to the. Oh, actually, I can give you the link, and you can try coming on if you want. We'll see if it can work. Oh, let me. I gotta get to the screen here. Come on. I hate this. I'm trying to find myself. Oh, that sounds so stupid. Why I just said that? I'm trying to find myself. Oh, that's cute. Alright, let's see if we can get you on. Let's see if we can get you to talk. Let's see if we can get it to work now. Alright. See if we can get it to work. There's some reason. Okay. I could call you an idiot yesterday, but your voicemail box is full. Oh, it's probably full because of the scum that's constantly sending me messages. I'll have to go back and check it a little bit and clean it out. Did you try to call my house phone or did you try to call my cell phone? Because I listen to my cell phone and I don't see any messages. Home phone might be full because we don't even usually answer the home phone. It's more of a honeypot. See, my home phone's kind of a bit more of a honeypot. So when you call a home phone, what you're really doing is you're kind of calling the honeypot. because the situation with okay, Amy wants to come on. Let's get her on the screen, see if it works this time. Hello, how you doing? Hi. I can't hear you, but I can see you now. Gotta go into settings. You gotta go into the settings and set the sound for your camera. See the three dots on the bottom next to the red hang-up switch? Click on the three dots. Go to settings. And then select your camera as input source. And then you'll be able to hear me. And I'll be able to hear you. I still can't hear you. But at least now you got picture on the screen anyway. So I can see you now. But you gotta so go to settings. Just go into Google because you can do this ahead of time. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, how you doing?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay, now you got it working.
I have no idea where I am here. Here we go.
Okay. So anyway, so how are you doing today?
Oh, I'm okay. Can you hear me and can you see me? Like,
Yes, I can see you fine.
Oh, okay. Great. Wow, I can't believe it's working. I have two running.
Okay. For some reason you got disconnected again. Interesting. Well, all the weight loss surgery and you got French. You think I'm talking about eating that myself? So we had her on camera, but she rang off or something. I don't know. Just trying to get used to doing two cameras or monitors is a pain in the fucking ass. This is a pain in my ass. It sort of worked. It opened a new window and both of us ended up running. It worked. Solar flares today. Michelle board. No, it worked fine. I didn't kick her off. It worked. But we did talk. We did see each other. She's back there again. How you doing?
Hi.
Hi. Sorry about that. I don't know what was going on.
No, it's all good. This is brand new. I just set this up. No, this is all my fault.
Yeah.
This is the camera I just installed.
Okay.
It was
Logitech webcam C250H. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, at least it's working. So you're using a PC or a Mac?
I'm on an old PC, old Dell Inspiron PC from Walmart,
Okay.
and I hear background. I don't know where it's coming from now. I got like a
Well,
10
I'm
second
viewing
thing.
you on an old Dell monitor, and you can probably see that. You can see me looking at that over there. This is the monitor right here. Oh, let's see.
Oh, I see. So is
This
that
is the
feedback on
monitor,
your end?
and then they have the other monitor. Oh, you can probably barely can't see it, but there's a monitor over there in the corner. But for some reason, every now and then the camera keeps switching off on me. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Is it back on now?
I don't know why it does that. Oh yeah, it's just weird. That's a great model, yeah. You have a really hard job, Michelle. It must be impossible to use a second screen. My gosh, I didn't know how you handle it. Honestly, I'm not. I usually do everything on one screen. With this screen here, poor Rusty can't even basically have a place to sit on the tabletop anymore. Michael, who is this person? I think it's another Yam Ranch account. What? Yeah, I think it's another Yam Ranch account. Let's see. Hello? Hello?
Amy likes cum in her face. Amy likes cum in her face.
Get out of here. Alright. So yeah, Amy sounds like a chill middle-aged woman who would be down to smoke a joint and have a few beers with me and my pals. Maybe. I don't know. Do you like smoking joints? Amy?
Hello.
Yeah. Do you like smoking joints and hanging out with people at a bar?
I don't. No, I don't like cum in my face. No.
Okay. So I take that as no. He literally said, translation straight out, Amy sounds like a chill middle-aged lesbian who would be down to smoke a joint and have a few beers with me and my friends. I don't know. I don't know anything about you to say if that's true or not. But so, what do you think about the show for the most part?
I think you're very interesting.
Yeah, sorry that we have so much internet bullshit. But that's not my fault. No, that's not your fault. Oh yeah, you want to try getting fun? Try try doing this with a trackball on top of that with two monitors.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it. That's a lot of stuff to go through. I can't even manage this one stupid little webcam from 2009.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I don't know how you do it.
Well, it took about 11 years of practice.
Yeah. How do you listen? How do you handle all the trolls and stuff that come in? Like, it just
Now they're
seems so
using
much.
now they're using the newest weapon, the equivalent of tactical nukes. And they sit there and go, oh, it's not our deal. It's not our distributed denial of service. It's your ancient hardware. Excuse me? Like I said this morning, I said before I even came on here, I tested it when I did an unlisted stream, and it was totally fine. But the minute I went public, I got the disco ball of death, as they call it.
Now, would that be from an upload? Since you started uploading,
Well, I was streaming for a few minutes beforehand. before I went public with the stream, by switching it to public, where I announced the stream, and it was fine. And the minute I went public, it's there when I started getting the disco ball of death.
Yeah.
It was almost as if somebody was waiting for me to announce my show so they could start attacking my private IP address.
No, I really feel like that's not what's going on. I think it's just some other basic technical issues that maybe.
I would have thought so. That's why I turned
Let me ask you
That's
this,
why I
Michelle.
turned the router off for a half hour before I went live. I turned that off at 8 in the morning. I turned it back on about 8:30 in the morning. Did a speed test on it. Speed test was absolutely fine.
Okay, so but wouldn't like a DDoS wouldn't that be across all the platforms that you try to use? Didn't you say that when you did other stuff you ran okay?
In other words, they're using a botnet to attack my router address.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, it's also very illegal.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Would a VPN help that?
I have a VPN, but it doesn't do much because they got my direct IP address.
Oh.
That's like someone attacking your phone number.
Right. Yeah, I don't. You know a
But
lot more about it
unfortunately,
than I
my ISP said they're not giving out replacement IP addresses for DDoS. So they said you're stuck with it.
How about if you canceled your account and got a brand new account? They would pretty much have to give you a new IP address, wouldn't they?
No, not necessarily. That's not necessarily how it works, although that would be nice. However, when they go with fiber optic to Winston, I upgrade to fiber optic. Then they said, oh, just to let you know, if you go with fiber optic, you can't have your analog phone lines anymore. I said, you saw the DDoS I'm having. Do you realize what that's going to mean if I won't be able to call for emergency services? They said, that is a problem. I said, yes, it is. You mean you're telling customers it's all or nothing? You can't have both? I'm paying for both. They said, well, no, because we mark your wires as abandoned and then we throw the wires away.
Wow.
And we install the fiber optic, the optical network interface, the ONT.
Could you possibly try upgrading your package just for a month to see if it makes a difference?
This is the top tier for DSL. This is the top tier.
Wow.
There is nothing better than that. Although T-Mobile uses the same backbone as Frontier. It's the same. They use backbone of Frontier. And when I do check that, because right now I am on T-Mobile's towers, which is really Frontier's tower when you really think about it, because they use Frontier as the backhaul. Megabytes per second down, which isn't bad, but the upload speed is the same speed as I'm getting right now, 180 kilobits per second for upload speed.
I can't believe that's not very.
For my cell phone, they had to do something so that more people can actually still, to make it possible for more people to use the pipe.
So you are using, you have the top DSL plan that they have? That
I have the top DSL plan, which is ADSL 2 plus bonded.
And that only costs you $42.50 a month?
Yeah, $240 actually, because I'm on the affordable connectivity program.
Oh yeah, I mentioned that earlier. I was wondering
if
you were in.
I'm already on that. Yeah, I just renewed it.
Oh.
So that's another reason to stick with Frontier, is because that was one that was eligible for the ACP. T-Mobile wasn't eligible for my area because my phone plan was too high tier, and it was like, okay. and I'm not going to change a plan I'm grandmothered into. Because I got a cell plan that would be equivalent of the $70 phone plan for my cell phone for $50 a month because I'm a long-term T-Mobile customer. And now I'm paying, and then I bought a new MiFi so I could stream. I'm out with Krista and stuff like that.
Oh, MiFi, like a hotspot type thing?
Yeah, I like a new hotspot. Where is it? It's in here. I feel like I'm playing a Prego commercial. It's in here. Oh, yeah, it's in here. Okay. All right. Anyway, I have it. I just gotta go find it. Yeah. Oh. Too many. Here it is. This. Oh, you can't see it because this stupid camera went off again.
I also can't see any of the chat. Is that normal? This is my first time.
I know. Okay. Give me a minute. I'll fix all that. Let's turn the chats on first. So you need that more than you need to see my MiFi. So let's get this thing on the screen here. Share. May not be working the greatest. Ignore error. Okay, that's fine. She just left again.
I'm still here.
Oh, you are? Okay. So for some reason it says you're not here. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said. There's I had 2 iterations running of the program.
I think something's going on with the network right now. I don't know what. It's doing. This is like totally. Yeah.
That's all right. I'm sure you'll get it all straightened out, but I really don't think that it's DDoS.
I don't think that I don't think that distributed denial of service is really helping either.
I really don't think that's what's happening to you. That's a lot of time and effort for somebody to go through. I think
some of it may very well
be. A real bad vendetta.
Okay, so this is I pay $14 a month for this. Yeah. On the equipment installment plan, EIP. But
the only chat I have on Michelle is oh wait a minute. 11:21. Okay. Oh, one just came across. There we go.
Michelle's hallucinal psychosis says, I believe in the technologies. I don't necessarily know if it's Minnie Manson. I don't know if it's necessarily Minnie Manson.
But you really don't even have any proof that it's anyone, really, you know?
No, I don't have any proof it's Minnie Manson.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I don't have any proof to prove it's Minnie Manson or.
I know. At one time.
It's just the situation is just so bizarre.
Yeah. And does your all your devices and internet work fine any other time that you're not streaming?
I can use everything fine when I'm not streaming. As long as I don't get the disco ball of death, I do fine. I was doing fine before I went public with the stream. It was fine. Completely green, normal, all the way across the board. All the bit rates, 830-something kilobits, was fine, no problem. And I'm only streaming at 640 by 360. And I was doing fine. So it just doesn't make any sense, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think there's something that I don't think you found your problem yet, to tell you the truth. I don't think it's a DDoS. I think you got some other issues. Myself, you know what I mean?
It could be. I'm not going to lie. It could be something.
Yeah, I think it's something you haven't figured out yet. I think you ought to keep looking and not give up. Of course, keep going. But
I mean, maybe
DDoS,
it's nothing.
I'm not so sure.
Maybe it has nothing to do with me specifically. Maybe it has nothing to do with me. You got a major hurricane coming into Florida.
I used to live in Florida.
Yeah, and then you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the people there know what to do.
That could seriously knock out a lot of the infrastructure too.
No, they're used to it. I lived through some hurricanes way worse than what's happening down there now, and people know what to do. People know what to do, you know. And there's plenty of programs in place to help people with
suspected it was. I didn't necessarily say I can confirm it. because I got the impression that Minnie Manson was mad because I sang a better Rainbow Connection than she did. That's conjecture. Don't take it literally. I didn't say, I confirmed that she did it. I didn't say that. Too much drama in here sometimes. Michelle, do you know your phone can just McDonald's? Why do you need a hotspot unless you are on the streets? Because Michelle does often stream on the streets. Yeah, I do. And on top of that, because of what was been going on with the internet, do you think I want to have poor McDonald's basically get slammed by what was going on in my network? No. No, I don't want McDonald's to lose their access to the point of sale terminals. I don't want them to get access or lose access to their order placement and inventory control system. They're using ADSL as I am. They're using ADSL. So all it would take is for some badass to find their IP address and knock them flat out. That's all they have to do. I agree with Amy. Okay, so what were you saying? What was you saying about Amy? Was she said I would be struggling by overextending my funds that way. What do you think Quickly YouTube was talking about when she says she agree with you?
Oh, I don't know. I just talking about the keep looking for the problem. You know, the issue that you're having. I personally don't think that it's a DDoS. I think you maybe got some old wiring somewhere, or maybe your bandwidth is working sometimes and not. And I recently had a problem where they had to come out and actually replace old cables because my internet was just half running. It was there, kinda, and there's really no tests or anything for that. And they came out and replaced the cables, and it really made a huge difference. These are external cables outside the house.
Right now, they said they're going to be putting, they believe fiber optics is going to be offered in Winston in about a year. And, but like I said, they told me themselves, the technician said, it's going to end up being an all or nothing when it becomes available. Which means you can keep your legacy phone lines, but you can't have fiber optics. Or you can have your fiber optics, but you can't have your legacy phone lines. I said, but given what the DDoSs I'm suffering from, he said, if you have DDoSs like that on fiber optic cable that's providing your phone system to, you're right, you will not be able to call for emergency services. Because entirely what they're trying to do is they're trying to totally knock you off the platform. And when doing that, that's exactly what they'll do. You won't be able to call for 911. You won't be able to call for emergency services at all.
Yeah, but you have other devices for that, like your mobile phones and stuff, right?
Yeah. I have other devices for mobile phones and stuff, but I'll have one mobile phone.
You can make your emergency phone calls from, yeah.
But the reason we keep the home phone is that's also our backup phone number.
Yeah, a lot of people are getting rid of their landlines now. They don't have them anymore.
Yeah, well, it's conveniently in every room of the house there's a phone. Like I have one right here, right next to my. But right now, because I used to have it tied in for the studio line, the voicemail's become a honeypot. So I don't even answer the voicemail anymore. We keep the ringers turned off. We just use it for calling out only. Craig says, Michelle, you are having trouble with your internet because you're joking around the screen, the TV, the phone. I don't know what's going on. Because you're joking around on the screen. I don't know what you mean by that.
Okay, let me get off so I don't, you can pay attention to somebody else.
I don't know what's going on with the internet, Craig. I just think is. Also, of course, it keeps logging on to emails that are fishy or suspicious, and I think somebody may have gotten my address and putting into their botnet. But how come it mostly only happens during when I go live on YouTube? I can be uploading videos or files and I never have a problem. I don't disagree with that, Queen YouTube, but they said that it will not be available until probably next year. Because they haven't even gotten into Winston yet to deploy it. They got it in Torrington downstairs, but they don't have it in Winston yet. Phone man said, give us about a year to run the fiber optic cables on the poles. Oh. Well, let's put it this way, 100 and something kilobits per second. Something's going on. What do you think? Am I right or not, Amy? Is she still here? Yeah, she's still here. Oh. So, what time is it anyway? 11:48. Amy says, gosh, Dave, no, I'm not gay, but many have assumed that. Why would they think you're gay? I mean, why would they think you're gay? I don't understand why they would think you're gay. Dave is gay. Dave is gay. He says that. He acknowledges he's gay. Alright, we're going to send the panel here, just so I can free up the few kilobits. But I mean, the thing is that, well, I'm never gonna get used to this. Oh my god, I'm never gonna get used to this. Managing the trackpad on top of everything else. Anyway, so I will be here tomorrow. The storm. Let's see what's the latest in the hurricane. I might as well cover that real quick. As far as, are we going to keep this second monitor hooked up? Well, the advantage with the second monitor is pretty simple. Is that you guys can see me and I can see you. That's a plus, right? Finally can see each other. Clean YouTube says, right? So call Frontier and tell them. They did last time. Extremely dangerous. Weather Services Director gives devastating forecast as eyeball moves on shore. Okay. Hurricane Ian's dangerous eye wall moving onshore is Florida with a Category 4 forces. Okay. What? Okay. I don't need to know what a Category 5 is. So right now it's coming on shore right now in Florida. It's 45 miles west of Naples, Florida. Hurricane Ian is just shy of a Category 5 storm. Its eye wall is moving onshore in Florida. Fox News is updating with the latest news surrounding the storm, its impact, travel, and emergency updates. Yeah, it's gonna be bad. Just it's free. I pay for reaper. Actually, sure, I can call him again. Most of them will keep functioning, and furloughed workers are paid back. Hurricane has impact on vital industry many since last echoes beyond Florida. Yep. DoorDash, Wix, Secure, Medicare Searcher, Zillow, Honey, Advisor. You know what I would have to do? And I'm going to do this. If I do call, I'm going to tell the engineer, look, when you come on, we're going to stream live. And so you can check the packets as it's coming in. Because I'm sick of this I really am. So, sorry you guys hate my presentation so much that you guys don't even believe me when I'm trying to tell you I've done everything I can on my side of the system. On my side of the system. You know what? There's not going to be a morning show tomorrow. I'm telling you right now. There'll be a video instead. Fuck it. You don't like it? I'll stream on Twitch. And then I'll upload the video to YouTube. Okay? I'm tired of this garbage. It's just not my fault. So I'm not streaming on tomorrow on YouTube. That's simple. Okay? Not mad at anybody in particular. I'm just sick of the bullshit. Okay? So there will not be no live stream tomorrow. It will be a video instead. I will probably stream on Twitch instead. So you want to catch me on Twitch live tomorrow morning? That's fine. I'll see you tomorrow on Twitch live. And then I'll upload the video to YouTube later. Okay? Until then, talk to you later, okay? I'm sick and tired of people calling me a liar when I really haven't done anything wrong. Okay? I'm just sick of that. I haven't done anything wrong, and yet you guys treat me like a moron. I hate that. So, see you tomorrow, guys. On Twitch only. And then I'll put the stream on, upload the stream replay on YouTube. Bye for now, guys. Bye, guys. This is like a 16-inch grinder. Hope you're hungry because you're going to be eating a lot of it. No. I don't need them. Why would I want to have to put money
Well,
into
I know you don't need it. Well, because you might want big whoppers.
These
I
are the
don't know.
real
Like-
deal, baby. These are real.
But you wouldn't want, you've seen Rosie's. I mean, they're massive.
I know. I know. But then again, we also see, like, other people that got those things. What happens is after you get to be a certain age, everything sags. And of course, we have the tools of trade, the affane, the calendar, the clapper. Let's call the spirits back real quick.
Gauntlet 1. Versus. Fight.
That's how we take care of those pests.
Ow! Oh, that's gonna hurt. All right. And thank you very much for watching. Stay out of trouble, guys. I will see you tomorrow morning, normal time. Yep. Okay.